All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sellers 2020. Give a round of applause to yourself. Right. I guess you guys have a very, very interesting topic on the opening. So, without further ado, I hope all of you are doing fine today. Before I start, I would like all of the audience to switch on their camera. Is it okay? Because don't be shy. Today we are just learning, okay? So please do open up your camera and also switch off your mic to avoid unnecessary noises. So, all right, my name is Nisha and I will be your host for today. So, let me tell you a little bit about our speaker today. So, he has been teaching for over 20 years in design, development, and implementation of STEM. He is also certified with Accelerated Learning Master, Practitioner, and certified with Visual Learning Facilitator. As for today, he will be covering on the topic of storytelling as an effective and engaging technique in teaching and learning. Without further ado, I would like to give a very, very warm welcome to our speaker, Mr. Noor Azhar Ishak. Please take the stage.
Thank you, Nisha. Right. Can you hear me? If you can, cikgu tengah makan. Right. If you can, put the reaction, put a thumbs up. Okay, like me. This is what I'm gonna. Oh, today. All right. There you go. Right. Okay. Perfect. Right. You know what? If you having lunch or having a drink, right, go ahead because we're gonna do it as casual as possible. Okay. Right. So don't worry. Right. If you if you are eating and then you turn off your video, it's okay. I want to see what you eat. Okay. Right. There's a story. There's always a story behind it. Okay. So if I can, if you can, please turn on your video so that we can have an interaction here. And do not worry, there's not so much things to do here, but because we don't have much time, we only have an hour. Even if I go beyond, I will go like maybe extra like 10 minutes or so. But trust me, right? Leave it to me, then I'll make it a very memorable and fun session for all of you, right? Is that okay? Right. Okay, perfect. Okay, so first of all, okay, I would like, thank you. All right. Thank you. I saw Siti Zulaikha and Cikgu Jimmy and Cikgu Chai at the back with a very beautiful tulips. Okay, right. Okay. So first of all, I would like to express my gratitude. Thank you so much to the Ministry of Education, Science, Technological Research, Sarawak, for inviting me to be in this symposium. I'm very happy to be here, but most importantly, I'm very happy to be with all of you. Okay, all right. So let's begin with a I don't want to say icebreaker. Let's just warm up a bit. I'm gonna teach you an activity. We're gonna do an activity, but and then after that, we're going to start. All right. So first, okay, can I see your two hands? Right. All right. Okay, two hands. All right. This is very easy. And okay, I know Cikgu Jimmy, like how am I going to do it? All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Never mind. Right. So you do like this. Okay. Macam ni. Okay. All right. Boleh nampak tak? Can you see it? All right. Great. Okay. And the other hand, you do like a four. Empat. Four, and this one like this, pointing this way. All right. Okay. Now, if you're ready, let's slowly change. When I say, belum lagi. When I say change, you change lah, right? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, change. Slowly. It's okay. Okay. Cikgu Siti Zulaiha, where are you pointing? Okay, don't point at me. All right. Point here. Right. Okay. Right. Joshua, you okay? Good. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, let's change it. 1, 2, 3. Change. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, I know. Joshua is having fun. All right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, change. Okay. Now that you have practiced, okay, let's do it. In a faster speed. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, you look at me first lah. Okay, I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher. So I'm gonna help you. Okay, ready? 1, 2, change, change, change. Okay. Now your turn. Ready? Nanti wait. Ready? 1, 2, change, 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 change. Okay. Now let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, change, change, change. I saw change. It's okay. You know what? This takes a lot of practice. So are you having fun now? Okay, if you are, I want you to put a clap there. Okay, so I know that you are there. Perfect. Okay. Right. So you know what? What's the reason why we do this? Okay, right. This is to practice. Okay, some scientists believe that there are left and right brain and all this coordination, but I believe that all this will move our muscles and connects our brain. Okay, so that we are active and we are all ready to go. And you know what? Storytellers. Okay, I'm sure that you're gonna like be a storyteller soon. Okay, they do all this exercise to move their muscles to make sure that the brain is going, okay, so that they're alert all the time. And if you are in your classroom, if you see that your students is lagging girl, like ask them to do this. Big go. Right, okay, right. So having fun yet? Okay, we have not started yet. Let's see how many people are we here. We have 28. Okay, 28. Okay, so before we begin, right? Okay, this is in case you're not sure. Are you sure you are in the right workshop? The title of this workshop is Storytelling as an Effective and Engaging Technique in Teaching and Learning. Are you in the right one? Okay, perfect. Right. So, and because you are in the right workshop, right, and Nisha already introduced me. So first, let's see where you are. Okay. So we're going to run a poll. Okay. What you need to do, just answer a question. Okay, hang on. This is not an exam, okay? This is really, really simple, okay? One question with only options of 1, 2, 3, three answers. Okay, are you ready, Nisha? Goal number 1. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the question. And the question is this: do you ever use storytelling in your teaching and learning? Is it all the time? Or is it sometimes? But I would love to love more. I would love to do more. Or nah, never. I would like to try. Okay, I would like to know. Right, there you go. We have, who's that storyteller all the time? And we have sometimes we like to do more. That's 11 people, 13 people. Okay. Oh, never, but I would like to try 0. Okay. Oh, I like to know who's the all the time people. Can you identify yourself? I'm gonna ask you to do a story. Come share with us. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we have 18. How many more to answer? Any more? Okay. Right. In the meantime, while you're answering, I'm going to play your music. They're counting. Oh, there's still people coming in, yeah? Hello, everyone. If you're just coming in, can you please answer the poll? It's in progress, right? There are 3 questions. Okay, just pick one. Okay, I think we should. Any more? 21? Yeah, shall we end? Okay, yeah, okay, end it. Right. So, do you ever use storytelling in your teaching and learning? We have 2 teachers, that's 8%, who do it all the time. That's good. Okay. And I hope that when you come to this workshop, that you will learn more ideas and you can do even more. And but never I would like to try. That's 1%, 4%. You never did, but he or she would love to try. Okay, I like that spirit. But most of you guys, sometimes, but I would like to do more. So there is this, how to say, the people are aware about storytelling and they know how to do it. Yeah, might would love to do more, maybe because of the time, or maybe they are not familiar with some of the techniques. So this is why I'm here. I would like to share with you all these techniques and props and all that, and you will be blown away by all this. Okay, right? Okay, so let's share results. Okay, hang on. Okay, can you see that? Right, if you can see, yeah, okay. So most of you guys, sometimes I would love to look, I would love to do more, and we have all the time, only 8%, but never I would like to try 4%, but it's okay. All right, so thank you. Are you okay with this? Shall I proceed? Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So we have 40 people here. Okay, intro. Right. So again, this workshop is storytelling is an effective engaging technique in teaching and learning. And you can call, my name is Noor Azhar, and you can call me Nai. A teacher usually call me Nai. In case you're wondering where this Nai comes from, Nai is a Noor and Azhar A and I Ishak. Right. So people in the office, I used to work in petroscience before, and they used to call me Nai. So, and kids, children, their students, they call me Uncle Nai. Uncle Nai, Uncle Nai, Uncle Nai. Okay, something like that. Yeah. And sometimes people call me Mr. Nai. But storytellers from around the world, they call me Noor. Yeah, maybe it's easier for them. Or sometimes they call me Ishak. But I said, that's my father. Okay, that's my dad. Right. Okay, so, and this workshop, I will share with you some ideas, okay, some ideas, and I'm going to share with you some ideas that will help you to start off your storytelling journey, okay. And I will talk about the component, okay, and then element of storytelling, the tools, the way to teach, right, the 16 ways to teach, and also 16 ways to tell stories. But due to the time, we're just going to cover a little bit, but do not worry, okay? Do not worry, right? Because in case you're wondering, how come Cik Nai, he wouldn't use a PowerPoint? No, okay. I won't use PowerPoint, right? Because you are here not for my PowerPoint, you are here for me, okay? So, but having said that, do not worry, okay, because I have a surprise. That is, I have prepared a handout for you. You want to see it? If you want to see it, raise your hand. Okay, okay, ready? Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay. Ta-da! Okay, I don't put everything in there, of course, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of it and I'm going to put in point form. So what you're going to do, I like you to just focus and most importantly, just enjoy yourself. Right? If you don't have, you can ask me any questions at all, okay? But if time does not permit, right, you can always email me. And in the handout, I have all my contact numbers, okay? I am here to help you, right? I am very happy to be here and to help you. So if there's anything I can help you, make sure you just, right? Okay, or just email me. Okay, so you might ask me like, how many years, Mr. Nai, you do storytelling, right? I've been working as a designer or a teacher trainer for almost like 20 years. Okay, and I do a lot of teachers workshops. Okay, and but throughout like 5 or 6 years back, I write children's books and I also do painting, but I'm also a professional storyteller. Professional storyteller means like they pay me to do stories. Okay, right. So now these days I've been telling stories in international okay, in foreign countries as well. And now with this pandemic, I do it a lot virtually. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to share with all these years of what I've learned and expertise, plus, and because I'm experienced in teacher training, especially STEM, okay, and I will combine it, right, and share with you some of these ideas. Okay, I have Miss Teacher Wong. Let me. She raised hand. Right. Do you have any question, Cikgu Wong? Cikgu Wong, do you have any question? If you can unmute yourself. Okay. No. Right. You can put it in a. Oh, okay. She put it down already. Okay. So right. So that's it. But for you, as I said, we're gonna have some exercises. Okay. You don't need to do work, right? Just maybe chat, and most importantly, for you to focus, enjoy, get immerse yourself, and have fun. Okay. Are you good? Perfect. Okay. All right. So I'm going to like check this. Okay. Right. And hang on, yeah. As I said just now that I'm going to give you a handout, not only that, okay, because we don't have much time to actually I share stories. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this workshop, after we take group photos and do polls, okay, I'm going to give you a link. I'm going to give this one right in the chat, okay, and the host is going to do it, and also 5 links, okay, of YouTube videos, and also some videos of me in the social media, of me doing storytelling, and some of the reference for you to have a look. Okay, and because this is such a special day, right? 2 of the videos I make it unlisted, okay, just for all of you, and you have until 31st December to watch it, okay, right? So because I don't make it, I don't usually make my videos public unless it's in social media. So the 2 video specials only exclusive to 40 people here until 31st of December, right? So whatever I said here, it is shown in the video as in how I tell the story. Is that okay? Right. Great. Okay. So make sure you know how to download in the chat. Okay. If you don't know, you ask the organizer. Everybody here are familiar with a Zoom, right? Okay. Okay. Give me like 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? All right. Perfect. All right. Okay. Right. I want to begin with something. Okay. Wait. You know what? This is so interesting because I actually purchased this like a few weeks ago, and this arrived just in time for Celeste, and I'm like very happy. Right? Are you ready? Can you see what's this? What is this? Okay, put it in the chat, right? Or maybe just unmute and just yell out like, what do you think it is? Lobster. Yes, Cikgu Tay. Yes, lobster. Bukan lobster untuk makan ya. Bukan. I cannot eat, right? This is not even like alien, like No. Okay. Like this is the lobster, okay, but this is not real thing. This is from China, okay? It's plastic, right? The reason why I would like to show you this because I would like to tell you a story. Are you all ready? Okay, hang on. Let me drink first. Ladies and gentlemen, all the chegus, what if I told you that one of the most important lessons that you can ever learn about life, you can learn from a lobster? What actually people don't know is that a lobster is actually a really soft animal that lives inside a hard shell called an exoskeleton. Okay, and that is science for you. Okay, and the exoskeleton does not grow. So eventually, the lobster will physically break out from its own shell, and it knows that it is time because it starts to become extremely uncomfortable in its current shell. It's like you grow up, you have a shirt, and you grow up, it's getting tighter and tighter. Okay. But for the lobster's case, it's different because the exoskeleton is very hard. Okay. And the older it gets, it's even harder. So, what does a lobster do when it's time to change? So, it goes inside of a rock, hides from its predators, breaks out of its shell, and regrows into another larger shell. And each time it goes through this process, it actually becomes more difficult to break through its shell. You know why? Because the new shell is even harder than the older shell. We can imagine that this is an extremely stressful process for the lobster to have to go through. And the lobster is one of the few animals in the world that never stops growing until the day it dies. So it does this over and over again. So the stimulus for the growth for lobster is discomfort and stress. Now, if lobster have doctors like humans, they would go to the doctors, the clinics, and say, "Hey doc, I'm stressed all the time. I also feel uncomfortable." And the doctor would say, "Hey, no worries. Here's some pills. Take those and you will feel better." But you know what? The lobster would never grow. So this is how growth works for us as well. For us to grow, we must sometimes go through some stressful things. We might have to be uncomfortable and break out of our shell every once in a while. But every time we do, we grow and we become stronger and more resilient in the process. And that makes it harder to break us the next time. And if more stress comes, we must fight through it, knowing that we'll grow and we'll become stronger on the other side. Think about it for a second. What was the hardest time in your life? I bet it was hard. And I bet it was stressful. I bet you didn't want to go through it. And during this pandemic time, it's even harder for some of us, especially for us. Some of us are parents, some of us are teachers, right? It was hard. And I know, okay? And I bet you didn't want to go through it. But here you are, listening to me, stronger on the other side, more resilient going through it. And that makes you who you are today. So the next time you go through something that's really hard, know that you will be okay. You will get through it and it will all work out in the end because it always does. And you will come out stronger on the other side. So just remember, be like the lobster. Don't run from the hard times. Break through them, and until the day you die, never stop growing. The end. Okay, right. Oh, thank you. Right. Okay. Because it's so hard because you're all muted, so I wouldn't know you like it or not. Okay. Okay. All right. So in the chat, if you can, question number one, if you can put it up, what do you like about the story? Can you put it up now? Okay. Type. What do you like about the story? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Right. I like Siti Zulaika. I like how the lobster grow from the hard times. Okay. Okay. I hope no one gonna put it here. I like the taste of a lobster. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, anyone? Anyone else? Okay, any more? Okay, if not, right, we have question number 2. Okay, what do you like about, oh, okay, I have here Natasha, moral value about fighting, and Evelyn, never give up, and Aisha Fatima, something beautiful comes from hardship. Isn't it so true? Okay, and Cikgu Khairi, the story of the lobster relates emotionally about human us. Yeah, that's why. That's why we tell the story. I mean, we want to tell about people, but then actually we're using lobster. Okay, right. So you know what? After this, I can never eat lobster. Okay. So question number. Oh yeah. Okay. Keep the story. Keep scrolling. Jamie Jonathan. Keep scrolling from below to above achievements. Yeah. Perfect. Right. Question number 2. What do you like about the way I tell the story? What do you like about the way I tell the story? Right. Put it in the chat. Okay. Okay. Right. Siti Zulaiha, clear and precise. You know, my voice projection and clear. You can hear the words. All right. Also articulation. For language teacher, especially articulation is very important. Okay. And also vocabulary. Yeah. Very intriguing and entertaining. Thank you, Cikgu Chai. Okay. Right. Because we need to make it entertaining, or else people wouldn't want to listen to us. Intriguing, something mysterious, people always curious. Voice, I listen to every word. Thank you, Cikgu Jocelyn. Yeah, because every word is like it's said. Okay, and then your voice intonation, voice play is important. You're going to go through that. You're so infecting me to be enthusiasm. Oh, thank you, Cikgu Lady Feeder. Oh, there's a long name. I cannot say it. Okay, you are so infecting me to be enthusiasm. You're much welcome, right? I hope it will inspire you. Relating to real life content, fantastic. Enough subjective choice of words to imagine the situation. Yes, when you write a story, when you tell a story, make it believable. Describe, okay? Don't just, I drink a coffee. I drank a hot black coffee. Okay, all right, get descriptive. Clear and good intonation, enough subject, choice of words, awesome, very convincing. Educational content, of course, educational content. You know what I'm going to do? I gave you tips, okay? I study animals a lot. You know what? There's always story behind all of them. And I have so many animals here, like I have a I have a crocodile. Crocodile. I have a turtle and many types of I have all types of turtle. And I know this looks familiar. This is CIMB thing, right? Okay, but I kind of like it because it's so cute. Okay, right. You can talk about how it protects itself. Okay, there's always science behind it. And this one, kids learn this in science, okay, all right, because it lives together with the anemone. Okay, there's science for you, right? I have crabs. Okay, actually, I tell you, I have even bigger crab. Okay, and many more. Okay, right. So okay, yeah, clear enough. Right. Question number 3 is this: what is your takeaway? But I think you already answered that. Okay, and question number 4 is this: how would you use the story and the way I tell it in your classroom? Okay. Okay. Question number 4. How would you use it in your classroom? Okay. Okay. You type it in the chat box. In the meantime, I'm just going to have a drink. Okay, keep it coming. And while you're chatting, I'm just going to play a little music to soothe your soul. Are you typing, people? And there you are. I would tell the same story, but in simpler way my people could understand it. Exactly. Right. You make a good point. A lot of people say, Mr. Nai, I want to be like you. No, don't be like me. I am who I am. Okay. I'm just like that, okay? But sometimes a lot of people, they try to copy people. Don't copy, right? You be yourself. You find your voice. As a teacher, you cannot compare yourself with other teachers. You have your way of teaching, right? Right. So this story now is yours. Is you tell the story the way you feel, which is better for your students, right? You don't need to buy a lobster, okay? Before the lobster arrived, I just print a picture from internet and I just show to people. Okay, so that's how I do it. So you can also do it too. And sometimes you can be like a lobster. Okay, that's also can, right? But take the story, because after this they're gonna play the video, right, in the website. Okay, so you can take the story and you tell your students, right? You can see, you can talk about science, and you can also inject some motivation to the students. And you know what? Sometimes when I tell a story, believe it or not, the story not only motivates people around me, but also motivates myself, right? So the more you tell the story, it's actually a food for your soul. Trust me, okay? I tell story a lot of time. Okay, and Cikgu Khairi say 100% agree. Find your own story. Tell other people doesn't have the same feeling telling your own story. Exactly, right? Find your stories. Okay, there are so many stories. I collect stories. You have no idea how many books I have. Okay, and some of the books I haven't read yet. Right, but I love stories, and Malaysia have lots and lots of stories, especially Sarawak, Sabah. They have a lot of folk tales. Okay, and they all have good values. Okay, so I'm going to go on. Okay, I'm going to go on. That is components of a storytelling. Components of a storytelling, there are three. Okay, number one, okay, story. Nisha, can you type it? Story. Okay, and number two, storyteller. And number three, the audience. Okay, so number one, story, and then storyteller, and then audience, right? It's simply like this. Just now, okay, when I tell the story of the lobster, right, we have the story about the lobster, okay? So the story was carefully chosen. So when you going to teach, you cannot just simply like, when you go to class, and I have a story, and then suddenly they say, huh? In what way that's relevant to this lesson? In what way that's relevant to us? Okay, you have certain messages. Okay, so you have to really carefully choose or carefully craft your story. Okay, number two, storyteller. Who is the storyteller? Just now it was me. Okay, and then later is your turn. You're gonna be the storyteller. You don't need to call yourself storyteller. You don't need to identify yourself. Let's say you're gonna go on the aeroplane. Who are you? I'm a storyteller. Okay, all right. No, I'm a teacher, but then sometimes I tell stories, right? Unless you like me lah, so I say like I'm a storyteller. But sometimes we go, oh, you're storyteller. That's interesting. Tell me a story. Always like that. Okay, right. And finally, audience. Audience is also important. So who's the audience, right? Just now, the audience is all of you. But in the classroom, audience are your students. So know your students, know the audience. What kind of story they like? What kind of sound they like? What kind of antics they like? Okay, what are the things that tick them off? What are the things that they enjoy? And then do they like togetherness, rapat-rapat, or do they like one by one? It all depends, all right? You would know your students better, okay? All right. So there are three common stories, storytelling and audience. And I would like to share with you a quote by Dale Carnegie. Okay, your purpose, your purpose is to make your audience see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. Okay, right? Use the five senses, right? The reason is this is so important when we tell a story, right? When we relate to people. So the purpose is to make them, our audience, to see what we saw, what we heard, and what we felt. And these relevant details couched in concrete and colorful language is the best way to recreate the incident as it happened, and most importantly, to picture it for the audience. Okay, all right. That is why the three component is very important. A lot of people is here, they just think a story will do is like magic. Not necessary. You can have a story, a good story, but the storyteller is bad. So, right? And you can have a really bad story, but the storyteller is like once upon a time, like over lah, All right, can be good. But then sometimes you have a good storyteller, a good story, and the audience was just not interested, right? That is another problem. So you might want to have a beautiful, like a Venn diagram, a combination of all three that all intersects, and the balance must be right. But it's okay. With practice, you're gonna do well. Okay. So next up, I'm gonna share with you about elements of storytelling. Okay. What are elements of storytelling? Okay. So, okay, this is the fun part. Okay, fun part. Elements of storytelling is this. In Malay, we call it nilai tambah dalam penceritaan. Meaning like, oh, how to make it like interesting, how to make it like, how to update it, right? Okay, that is the storyteller part, yeah. The storyteller circle means that how you're gonna be a better storyteller. Number one, let's begin with bodily expressions. Okay, so bodily expressions, okay, character, mood, and more. Okay, all right. So example, okay, example. Let's say, okay, look at me, okay, look at my face. All right. Okay, let's say I want to make it like a lion. Okay, a lion, a lion. How do I like? Do I do like this? Raw. Or you do like this. Okay, so your facial expressions, your style, everything has to be ni. You don't like raw. Okay, that raw, like raw. If you do like snake, like okay, this is strange. Okay, but sometimes a lot of people, they're a bit shy or embarrassed. You don't need to do it, right? Do whatever comfortable with you. Okay, so how do you do like a lazy bear? Ooh, ooh, I need honey. Where can I find honey? You know this, okay? So, and what else? Okay, give me something I can do. And oh, hang on. Um, puffer fish, ikan buntal. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, all right. Okay, I want to see a puffer fish. It's okay. Nobody sees you. Okay, ready? One, two. I also do together. Okay, but also give instruction. Let's do a puffer fish. Jangan sesembur ya. Okay, all right. So this is one. It's like puffing, and then your eyes must be like, and then I once saw this pufferfish like this, like that. Okay, so you must like update, make it exaggerate, and my kids will love it. Okay, especially if you're teaching primary, they will love it. But for secondary students, if you're secondary teachers, don't worry. They want to look cool, but they actually love it. Trust me, I have teenage kids, right? And ask them to do personation of personification of a pufferfish, right? And let's have fun. Imagine a laughter, a fun class, okay? So there are many more about characters, mood, and more, and voice. Okay, voice. Voice, there are many about voice. Since we don't have time, I'm just gonna go very quickly. It have to come from your stomach, and sometimes it comes from your throat. It could be like this. Okay, for example, a throat. I give you an example of throat, yeah. Let's say I remembered when I parked my car, there's like a dog, I don't know where it comes from, like following me from behind. It doesn't chase me, but following me and do this. Oh, it's scary, you know. Okay, that's from the throat. Okay, okay, and another one from the throat. I'm a monster. Okay, and it comes some come from the nose. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Oh, Darth Vader. The force will be with you. Okay, oh gosh. Sakit tekak, you know, if you do like that. Okay, voice, right? So from the source. And then it can be high. It can be low. My voice is low. Or it can be fast. It can be slow. It can be fast. Like for example, like I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy, busy, busy. I'm a busy, I'm a busy bee. Or it can be slow. I am a sloth. S-L. Oh, that's so slow. O-T-H. Okay? Right. Something like that, right? So there's many on voice, articulation, I mentioned, sounds, humans, animals, or non-living objects. Okay. Right. Right. I want you, like, can you like unmute yourself? Okay. Everybody unmute yourself now. Okay. And the count to three, I would like you to make a sound and then you just say it out. Okay, so it's gonna be noisy. Okay. You are ready. Okay, now you are unmute. Okay, I'm gonna mention an animal, but I like you to make the sound. Okay, ready? One. Make the sound. What is that?
on your camera? All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Another one more. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Freestyle. Freestyle. All right. All right. One more last one. Freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you guys here. Hopefully, we'll meet again next year. All right. Okay. Good luck.
Bye. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Tell stories.
Right. Don't forget to tell story.
Tell
Okay.
stories. Tell
Bye-bye.
stories.